2000, ZANU PF carried out an unconstitutional fast-track land reform program, and through that program, they later on regularized it. Communities were actually given land, some under A1, A2, small-scale farmers as well as also large-scale farmers. But guess what? This is being reversed by the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa faction, and at the center of this reversal is none other than Daniel Gawe, who has told the people who are occupying the farms that they want now to give back to the original owners of the farms. We understand that they want to give about 67 farmers back their land, the Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa regime. And guess what? After years of circling in that place, ZANU PF mobilized its youth. The youth came with the Zimbabwe Republic Police to tell these people who have been dwelling in these farms for years, and they are just giving them a 7-day notice to say, wherever you came from, this is the time to now return. And people have no choice but to follow suit. And it must be really difficult to be a supporter of ZANU PF or to be led by ZANU PF. It is exactly happening, as I will be playing you the audio of Daniel Gawe ordering the people to vacate the farm. These are recycled farmers to vacate the farm within a space of 7 days. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe. So let's listen to Daniel Gawe ordering Zimbabweans.
Vakabva kuGoromonzi, vakabva kwaMureba, kwese nzvimbo dzese kwatakabva, torongedza zvatakauya nazvo, todzokera kwatakabva. Hapana akangonyuka, ari muno sezora, hakuna. Tine kwatakabva, ngatidzokere kwatakabva. Takupai kusvika musi wechitatu.
So in simple terms, what Daniel Gawe is telling these people were actually recycled under the fast track land reform program is that before the so-called land reform program, you were actually coming from somewhere. It is time to go back where you were coming from. Just imagine you are telling yourself that I've got new land and I will settle in this land for the rest of my life. And many people had actually developed structures hoping that they will stay permanently in those structures. Guess what? That land is now taken back again. That is the problem of actually being led by a government with policy inconsistencies and with a government that is anti-people, which is not voted by the people, especially its own people. They would not protect their own. In fact, they would seek to secure money, they would seek to secure investments at the expense of trampling on the rights of the citizens of Zimbabwe. ZANU PF, when it was carrying out the land reform, this was sold to the people, that this land reform is being carried out so that the people of Zimbabwe without land can benefit, so that congested areas in Zimbabwe can be decongested. This is the narrative that was sold by these criminals masquerading as leaders. But guess what? Now they make agreements with the previous owners that they previously displaced politically, and now they are people who are secret, the people who have actually made these places to be their permanent homes. And now the Zimbabweans, just imagine you have been 2000, it's how many years? From 2000 up to now, almost 26 years. People have settled. People, some children have grown in that area. They have known their place to be home. Just imagine being told, if you came here, you came from somewhere, wherever you came from, go back. Organize your things and vacate this place This place is no longer yours. There is a place where you came from. They come with their state machinery that they use to abuse the people of Zimbabwe, such as the Zimbabwe Republic Police. They also come with ZANU PF thugs who would be cheering at the voice of a drunkard, that is Daniel Gawe, and most probably someone who takes too much medication, mental health related medication, to speak after he says something. They cheer on him, but the locals would be left desperate, destitute. Some of them, they destroyed their homes. Land was reclaimed by others. Now telling these people to go back, this is a serious inconvenience. And don't ever think they are going to compensate these people. There is no compensation. We are just being told, go back. Look at the cost associated with going back. Look at also human rights suffered by these people. We have thought that these farms are our permanent homes, only to learn that no, these are not your permanent homes. The government has actually also slept, and overnight they have decided something else with the previous owners. They want now to make up relations with the previous owners, and they want to give the previous owners the land, and you should be displaced. You should find your own means, and you know, this is pathetic. Coming from ZANU PF, but that is what Zimbabweans have been subjected to. ZANU PF sleeps at night, they woke up the following day, they impose policies to the vulnerable people of Zimbabwe, and the docile people of Zimbabwe will just accept these nonsensical developments, and they would not even resist them because they come with police who are heavily armed. If you try to resist, the police fires live ammunition on citizens. So that is what is at stake. It's actually a shame what is happening in Zimbabwe. So people would be displaced on the farms that they have. Those farms, they were recycled by the government through the fast track land reform program. Now the very same government they need money from the people that they fired from these farms or removed from these farms, and now they are turning against their people. You can see where the government of Mnangagwa is taking us to, and you can see in a country where there are no strong institutions, constitution is disrespected, they're just going to implement the come to your aid. You are on your own. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Ogan Mubum Tabane is signing off.